Usually when you look up a wall clock for like an office or a school, you expect to spend, what, maybe 20 bucks?
Right. Maybe 50 if it looks really nice.
Yeah, exactly. So today, our mission in this deep dive is to decode a product page from HDTV Supply. It's for a device that looks like a standard digital wall clock, but it has this completely unhinged name.
Oh, yeah, it really does.
Right. It's the Advanced Network Devices IPCSL-RWB-IC InformaCast-Enabled IP display clock. And we're looking at the large edition. But the price.
Yeah.
$1,259.99.
Which, I mean, it definitely causes some sticker shock if you were just expecting, a couple of plastic hands ticking on a dial.
Okay, let's unpack this because a 17-inch screen and a speaker just do not add up to $1,200.
Yeah.
I mean, what is actually driving that cost? Because right now, my wallet is terrified.
What was fascinating here is that calling this device a clock is just a massive understatement.
Really?
Yeah, the time display is really just like a disguise. It's actually a fully integrated IP networked communication hub.
Wait, so it's like a smartphone mounted on the wall?
Yeah, basically. I mean, think of an old school PA system, right? There's essentially a dumb megaphone.
Right. One person pushes a button in the office and just shouts.
Exactly, and everyone hears it.
Yeah.
But this IP clock has a brain, an IP address, and it can send information back just as easily as it receives it.
Oh, wow. So it's essentially like a Swiss Army knife for the ceiling.
It really is.
Because looking at the specs, it has an 8-inch high-efficiency speaker that covers 600 square feet on its own.
Yeah, which is huge for a single unit.
And a multicolor auto-dimming LED display for text and pixel graphics. But I'm stuck on one thing here, the Power over Ethernet, or PoE.
Yeah, the PoE.
You're saying this massive 17-inch screen and speaker get all their electricity from a single flimsy internet cable? Like, how does that not just fry the network?
Well, it sounds totally counterintuitive, right? But modern network switches can actually push a surprising amount of safe, low-voltage power right alongside the data on that exact same cable.
Okay, that is wild.
Yeah, and the real magic is the technological backbone. This uses voice over IP, or VoIP, and SIP integration.
Which is the same stuff used for internet phone calls, right?
Exactly the same. So this clock can literally answer a call from the principal's computer using its built-in web server. And think about what that means for building architecture.
Oh, you mean the wires.
Right. You used to need entirely separate heavy analog wires for the PA system, another for the clocks, maybe another for bells.
Right, just a mess of cables.
Yeah, but this completely eliminates the need for separate analog PA wiring. Everything is just centralized on your existing IT network.
So what does this all mean? Well, because it is an integrated network node and not just, a speaker, it naturally evolves into a critical emergency system.
It does, yeah.
But I'm looking at the safety features here, and it mentions individual red, white, and blue LED flashes for urgent matters. Why not just use a standard siren?
Well, imagine a lockdown scenario. A loud alarm would immediately give away a classroom's location to a threat.
Oh, right. That makes sense.
Yeah, so the network can silently trigger the clock's red LEDs to pulse. That instantly warns the teachers without making a single sound.
Wow.
And it's also InformaCast broadcast ready. That's a mass notification software, meaning the administration can simultaneously push specific text instructions.
Like evacuate South Wing or something.
Exactly, to every single screen in the entire building.
And it has a hands-free two-way intercom built right in, which means like a teacher could quietly communicate with the front office during a crisis without even walking across the room to pick up a phone.
Precisely. I mean, in an emergency, decentralized and immediate communication saves lives. You really need to be able to push alerts to every corner of a building instantly.
Which is why it comes bundled with that Clockwise campus software.
Right. It transforms basic timekeeping into total situational awareness and rapid response.
Yeah, and that completely shifts how you think about outfitting a school or corporate office. If you are signing off on this installation, you aren't just telling people the time, you are literally installing an emergency response node.
That is the core takeaway here, honestly. The line between simple digital signage and comprehensive building security networks has just completely blurred.
Yeah, it really has.
Modern AV equipment isn't just for showing the time anymore. It's becoming the nervous system of the building itself.
And that leaves you with something to really think about the next time you are sitting in a waiting room or, a classroom, because the source actually mentions this clock supports extra peripherals.
Right, the external add-ons.
Yeah. Things like motion sensors, strobe lights, and even electronic locks. So if something as mundane as a wall clock can now lock doors and track your movement, what other invisible everyday fixtures around you are quietly operating as full-blown security systems?